Hi K4 and happy Friday. Today is our last day of Fun Fridays with Mrs. Montepeque. And though I am sad that it is our last episode, I am so excited for the activity that we are going to do today. So let's get started. Okay K4, so for today's activity, we're going to be making our own bubbles. I am so excited to do this. I know how much you guys love bubbles and I cannot wait to make it ourselves. Okay, are you ready? So there are some things that you are gonna need. Some of these things you might not know what they are, so you can pause the video and go ask your parents if you don't know. But if you do know what they are, that's great. So, first thing you're gonna need, this is called a whisk. A whisk is something you use to stir when you're cooking that has a whole bunch of holes inside. So if you've seen this in your house, go get it. Now, the next thing you're gonna need is a measuring cup. A measuring cup is something you use to measure food when you're cooking. This measuring cup is 1/4 measuring cup. So on it, it has a 1 with a slash and then a 4. Okay, then you're gonna need 2 cups of water. I already have my water measured out inside of this big measuring cup. Then you're gonna need some sugar and some dish soap. This is the soap that your parents use to wash the dishes. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're going to open up our sugar and take our 1/4 measuring cup and fill it to the top. Okay, it might get a little bit messy, but it's okay. This is a fun activity. Make sure it's all the way up to the top. Good job, K4. Okay, look at mine. Then you're gonna pour it into your water. Now, one thing I forgot to say, the water needs to be warm. It cannot be too hot and it cannot be too cold. It needs to be warm. The reason why it needs to be warm is because the sugar is going to disappear inside of this water. In order for it to disappear, it needs to be warm, okay? So now, let's pour our sugar in. Ooh. Now we're gonna pick up our whisk, and if you don't have a whisk, you can just use a spoon. And we're going to stir it. Now, when we're stirring it, we wanna make sure that all the sugar is gone. So you should not see any more sugar. So if you still see it, you gotta keep going. And it works really good when you stir it fast. Okay. If you wanna make sure that it's gone, stop stirring, see if you can see it. I still see a little bit, so I gotta keep going. Good job, K4. Okay, let me stop and see. Okay, so all of my sugar is gone. Now the water is gonna look a little bit cloudy or white, and that's how it should look, okay? Okay, now you're gonna put your whisk or your spoon down. You're gonna close your sugar, put that to the side because we're all done. Then you're gonna take your dish soap. Now, you still have this 1/4 cup. You're going to fill this 2 times and then put it in the water. Okay, let's fill it all the way to the top. This is a lot of soap. Oh, it's gonna be so messy. But it's okay, so because since we're using soap, it's gonna be a very clean mess. Okay, here's one. Dump it in. Wow, look at that. It's so gooey. Okay, there's one. We're gonna fill it one more time. All the way to the top. Oh my goodness, K4, this is so exciting. Nice job. Okay, let's put the soap down and pour that in. Now when we're pouring it in, we're gonna stir it in, but not too fast. You don't wanna see a lot of bubbles. You wanna make sure it's nice and calm. And if you wanna get all the soap outside of the measuring cup, just dip it inside the water, in and out. Good, to make sure all the soap is gone. Okay, my soap is good. I'm gonna put it right here. Now you're gonna stir to make sure that it all combines nice and good. Make sure you don't go too fast. I got a little bit of bubbles, so I gotta slow down. Okay, I think this is good. Nice. Very good. Okay, so I think all of mine is combined very well. We're gonna put our whisk or our spoon to the side. Now you're gonna get something that has a hole in it. You know when you blow bubbles, you put the stick inside and that stick has a hole and you blow through that hole to make your bubble? Well, Mrs. Montepeque does not have one of those, but I do have 2 things that have holes that I think will work. So I have this. This is a cap to a jar. It has a really big circle in the middle, which I think I can blow a bubble through. We're gonna try, okay? So I'm gonna dip this inside to make sure that it gets wet, and when I take it out, there should be, some soap still there, and then I'm gonna blow. Oh, it popped. Let's try it again. There was a little bit of bubbles. Let's see if this works. Oh, it keeps popping. Okay, I have something else that doesn't have this big of a hole. I have this now. This doesn't really matter that much, but this is what you use to cut an avocado. If you like avocados, you might know what this is. But it has all of these little holes in it that I think will be really good to blow bubbles with. And it also has this hole. So let's see if it works. We're gonna dip it inside and blow. Let's do it again, let's do it again. Let's see. Oh my goodness, the bubbles are so big. You wanna see more K4? Okay, here we go. Wow, that was a big one. Let's do it one more time. Are you ready? Are you excited? I bet your bubbles are really big too. Okay, this is the last one. Here we go. Wow. Isn't that so much fun, K4? I cannot believe we made our own bubbles right at home. Okay, I'm gonna put this down, and that's it. If you have that stick that you can use to dip inside that has a circle and blow a bubble, use that. I'm sure that is so much easier than what I'm using. So, I am so happy we got to make our bubbles together, and I am sad that this is our last episode of Fun Fridays with Mrs. Montepeque, but I cannot wait to see you guys in person next week at our end of the school year parade. It's when you guys are gonna come in your cars with your parents, and you're gonna drive around and say goodbye to me and Mrs. Sampaio and all the other teachers at MCA, and I really hope that you can come. I love you guys so, so, so much, and I cannot wait to see you next week at our parade. Bye, love you.